Hello everyone, and let's get real for a second. Masturbation is one of those topics most men think about, but almost never talk about, especially when it comes to what's actually happening inside the body. For a lot of guys, the prostate is this mysterious little gland that doesn't get much attention until it starts causing problems. The kind of problems that have you waking up 3 times a night to pee, or wondering why your stream isn't what it used to be. But the truth is, your prostate is one of the most important parts of your male health, and what you do on a daily basis, including how often you ejaculate, can make a real difference in how it functions as you age. So let's break it down in plain English. The prostate is a small, walnut-sized gland sitting right below your bladder and wrapped around your urethra, the same tube that carries urine out of your body. Its main job? To produce the fluid that nourishes and transports your sperm, the main ingredient of semen. When you ejaculate, that fluid gets pushed out along with sperm from the testicles, and this regular release has a kind of flushing effect on the prostate itself. Think of it like running clean water through a pipe. It helps clear out old cells, microscopic debris, and potentially harmful substances that can build up over time. In fact, research has shown that when men ejaculate more often, whether through masturbation or sex, the risk of developing prostate cancer or inflammation-related problems may actually decrease. One of the biggest studies on this was published in the journal European Urology, which followed over 30,000 men for nearly 2 decades. The men who ejaculated around 21 times a month or more had a significantly lower risk of developing prostate cancer compared to those who only ejaculated a handful of times. Scientists call this the prostate flushing hypothesis, the idea that regular ejaculation helps keep the gland clean and free of potentially cancer-causing compounds. But beyond cancer prevention, daily ejaculation also has a powerful impact on how the prostate behaves hormonally. The prostate is extremely sensitive to male hormones, especially testosterone and its stronger form, dihydrotestosterone, or DHT. DHT is known to trigger prostate growth as men age, leading to what's called benign prostatic hyperplasia, an enlargement of the gland that can cause those annoying urinary symptoms. By ejaculating regularly, you're helping to regulate how these hormones interact with the prostate. It's not a cure-all, but it can help prevent the buildup of stagnant fluid and lower the inflammation that fuels the growth process. Now, let's talk about the other side of the coin, why this matters for almost every man, not just those over 40. The reality is, prostate problems don't start overnight. They build slowly over years, often without any obvious symptoms until it's too late. Regular ejaculation, yes, even daily, acts as a kind of preventive maintenance for the prostate, keeping things moving and reducing stagnation. It's like keeping the engine oil circulating instead of letting it thicken and clog. When you ejaculate, your body triggers a release of muscular contractions in the pelvic floor, promoting better blood flow and oxygen delivery to the tissues around the prostate. That fresh circulation helps flush inflammatory substances and may even boost immune activity in the area. Some doctors describe this as exercising the gland. It's a natural, physiological function that helps it stay supple and responsive rather than swollen and sluggish. Daily ejaculation can also support your mental and hormonal balance. Studies show that it reduces stress, improves sleep, and keeps testosterone levels within a healthier rhythm, all of which indirectly support prostate function. And let's not forget, the prostate isn't just a passive gland. It's part of the sexual feedback loop between your brain, hormones, and reproductive system. When that loop is regularly activated, it tends to work better overall. But here's the catch. This doesn't mean that more is always better, or that masturbation alone can replace healthy living. Ejaculation is just one part of a much bigger picture. Your prostate health still depends heavily on what you eat, how much you move, and whether you get regular checkups. An anti-inflammatory diet rich in tomatoes, cruciferous vegetables, omega-3 fats, and plenty of water supports the same protective effects you get from regular ejaculation. Combine that with exercise, especially strength training and pelvic floor work, and you create the ideal environment for your prostate to stay healthy for decades. So if you've ever felt guilty or worried about the habit of daily masturbation, it's time to change that mindset. Science shows it's not a sign of weakness or addiction when it's balanced and done responsibly. It's a natural body process with genuine health benefits. What matters most is consistency, self-awareness, and pairing it with a lifestyle that supports overall wellness. So the next time someone jokes about overdoing it, remember this: regular ejaculation might just be one of the simplest, most natural ways to support a part of your body that most men ignore until it's too late. Keep your prostate active, your diet clean, and your body moving, and you'll be giving yourself one of the best long-term health advantages a man can have. Now that we've unpacked what happens to the prostate when you ejaculate regularly, let's talk about why this habit might actually be one of the simplest and most effective ways men can protect their health, not just their prostate, but their overall physical and mental well-being. See, most men don't realize how deeply interconnected their reproductive system is with nearly every other system in the body. Your prostate isn't an isolated part. It clears out what's stale, regulates what's fluctuating, and strengthens what's already working right. Let's start with circulation. The prostate sits deep in your pelvic region, an area where blood flow can easily become sluggish, especially if you spend long hours sitting at a desk or driving. Poor circulation means less oxygen and fewer nutrients reach the gland, and over time, that can contribute to inflammation, swelling, or even bacterial growth. Ejaculation helps counteract that. During arousal and orgasm, the pelvic muscles contract rhythmically, forcing fresh blood into the area and flushing out older, stagnant blood. This not only delivers oxygen and nutrients to the prostate cells, but also helps carry away metabolic waste products and inflammatory compounds. Think of it like a natural massage for your internal plumbing system. It keeps things moving, flexible, and less likely to stiffen up with age. This improved circulation also supports the bladder and pelvic floor muscles, which are crucial for strong urinary control, something that becomes increasingly important as men enter their 40s, 50s, and beyond. Next, let's talk hormones, because your hormonal balance is one of the most powerful factors influencing prostate health. Testosterone, the primary male hormone, gradually declines with age. At the same time, some of that testosterone is converted into dihydrotestosterone, or DHT, a more potent hormone that directly stimulates prostate cell growth. Too much DHT over too many years contributes to benign prostatic hyperplasia, the enlargement that causes frequent urination and discomfort. Frequent ejaculation may help by moderating this hormonal cycle. Some studies suggest that regular sexual activity helps maintain a healthier testosterone to DHT ratio, keeping levels of the more aggressive hormone from building up excessively inside prostate tissue. It's as if ejaculation helps vent hormonal pressure, preventing that internal buildup that can push the gland toward inflammation and overgrowth. Beyond that, there's the effect on stress hormones, and this is where things get even more interesting. Chronic stress is one of the most underestimated enemies of male health. When you're constantly under pressure, your body produces excess cortisol, the stress hormone that can suppress testosterone production and ramp up inflammation throughout the body. Ejaculation, on the other hand, triggers the release of oxytocin, dopamine, and endorphins, the brain's natural feel-good chemicals that directly lower cortisol levels. This hormonal shift doesn't just help your mood. It creates a biological environment that's less inflammatory, more balanced, and more supportive of long-term prostate function. So, while some people frame masturbation as a form of stress relief, it's actually a neurochemical process that directly supports hormone regulation, blood pressure stability, and immune function, all of which contribute to a healthier prostate over time. But the benefits go even further. Ejaculation engages and strengthens the pelvic floor, a group of muscles that play a key role in supporting the bladder, prostate, and rectum. Many men don't realize that just like any other muscle group, the pelvic floor can weaken with age or inactivity. Weak pelvic muscles can lead to issues like urine leakage, reduced sexual performance, or that dribbling sensation after urinating. When you ejaculate, those muscles contract in a coordinated rhythm, giving them a natural workout. Regular ejaculation, combined with intentional pelvic floor exercises like Kegels, helps maintain strength, tone, and control in this critical area. In that sense, masturbation isn't just a sexual act. It's part of maintaining physical function. There's also an immune system component that's often overlooked. Some research suggests that ejaculation stimulates immune responses that help protect the prostate from infection and inflammation. The prostate fluid itself contains substances like zinc and citrate, which have antibacterial properties. Regularly clearing and replenishing this fluid keeps these defenses fresh and active, reducing the risk of prostatitis, a common and painful inflammation of the gland. When men go long periods without ejaculation, the fluid can stagnate, which may allow microorganisms or inflammatory agents to accumulate. Regular release helps prevent that stagnation, essentially refreshing the gland and keeping its environment less conducive to irritation. Let's not forget the psychological side of all this. Sexual health and mental health are deeply intertwined. Men who maintain a healthy sexual routine, whether through intercourse or masturbation, often report higher self-esteem, better focus, and less anxiety. That's because sexual release engages the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and recover side of your body's stress response. It signals safety, calm, and satisfaction to your brain, which in turn lowers heart rate and blood pressure. Over time, these small moments of physiological relaxation can reduce the wear and tear that chronic stress inflicts on the body. So even from a mental health standpoint, a regular ejaculation habit can be a stabilizing force, something that grounds you, releases tension, and reinforces a sense of normalcy and balance in your daily life. However, it's important to keep this in context. Daily masturbation is beneficial when it's part of a healthy, balanced routine, not when it becomes compulsive or replaces real connection, movement, or purpose. The goal isn't simply to ejaculate for its own sake, but to use it as part of an overall lifestyle that supports your well-being. Combine it with good sleep, exercise, and nutrition, and you'll amplify the benefits dramatically. Foods rich in antioxidants like tomatoes, berries, and green tea can reduce oxidative stress in the prostate. Regular strength training and aerobic exercise boost blood flow and hormonal health. Hydration keeps your urinary system flushing efficiently, and regular medical checkups, including PSA tests and prostate exams, help ensure that you catch any potential issues early when they're most treatable. Daily ejaculation fits naturally into that routine as a small but powerful act of maintenance, something that keeps your body in rhythm and your gland functioning smoothly. So why does this matter for most men? Because the truth is, prostate issues are almost universal as men age. Nearly half of all men over 50 experience symptoms of benign prostatic hyperplasia, and many deal with discomfort, anxiety, and reduced quality of life because of it. But what's often overlooked is that these problems don't appear overnight. They're the cumulative result of years of stagnation, inflammation, hormonal imbalance, and neglect. Regular ejaculation addresses several of those root causes simultaneously. It keeps fluids moving, lowers inflammation, balances hormones, and encourages you to stay connected to your own body. It's not a miracle cure, but it's one of the few natural behaviors backed by both evolutionary logic and modern science. Our bodies were designed for regular sexual activity. When we deny that, systems that rely on it, like the prostate, can begin to falter.